Ghosts only, ghosts only. What's up, goats?
Ghosts only.
Goatettes. What's going on? I go by
Goats
the name of
only.
Ali the Greatest. You already know what it is. Welcome back to another episode of Goats Only. So you know about the platform. I forget what episode number we on, but you know we got a couple under the belt right now. You know what I'm saying? We are on episode. What is this? 9, 8, 9,
Wow.
9.
Shout out to episode 9.
So once again, shout out to everybody that's been supporting the podcast, the Ghosts Only podcast. Continue to like, share, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, and keep the goat energy high, keep the goat energy going. So today we got a special guest. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
special guest.
I had the pleasure of knowing this brother for damn near about a decade now, right? And what I can definitely say is this brother's been consistent. You know what I mean? This brother's definitely been high energy, high level, and somebody that is super dynamic in everything that he does. Community dude, a family dude as well. Definitely on the artist side, business savvy, creative. You know what I mean? You name it, he does it, and he's gonna brand it as well.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You see the set, you know what I'm saying? And I don't do this for everybody, so you know what I mean? If you come on the set, you gotta have some clearance, you know what I mean? Without further ado, man, welcome to Ghosts Only, my brother, Be the Best.
Yo, Ali, what's going on, my brother?
What's good, King?
Yo, it's a
What's
pleasure to be here, man. Listen. Ali is in the evolution of becoming exactly who he always knew he was gonna be.
That's love. That's
The
love.
great. 10 years ago, starving artist, just need to record myself, trying to find my sound. I'm building this sound. He's recording me, and he's like, yo, I feel like I need to do more. I feel like, I have a calling to do more. Outside of the studio. So for you to be here doing the interview, we're not recording the song, is a full circle moment. Congratulations.
Appreciate you, King. That's love. That's love.
Congratulations, man. So
That's love.
this is that dude. I don't know if we can say that nigga, but this is that dude.
Nah, all goes.
All goats.
Nah, I appreciate you, my brother. Definitely appreciate you. I feel like we in a time right now where we got to give our flowers while people are here to be able to receive them and to smell them, and you know what I mean. It's too many times where it's just like I wish I did, or I should have, and I should have, and it's just like nah. So I appreciate that.
100%.
But like I mentioned too, like you somebody that's it could be 9 o'clock in the morning, or it could be 2 in the morning after being up since 9 o'clock in the morning. Your energy is always the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you always got a smile on your face. You always got that high level vibe. Like it's like it'd be like even like times back when we was locking in, it would be like there's times I come in here tired or whatever. It'd be like I get a boost.
Yo, this is the plan.
I get a boost. You know what I'm saying? Like what started, or like how did were you always like this? Like when it comes to like the energy and like the vibe and just setting the tone wherever you
I
touch
can
down.
definitely say that. I can definitely say that I was a full of life kid.
Okay.
Always was a leader as a kid. Played all the sports. I have a lot of family. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of cousins and stuff like that. Big cookouts and all that. You know what I mean? So I definitely come from a big family. You know what I mean? Family, full of everything. Comedians, cooks, streets and stuff like that. But as far as energy, I've been into jail, I've been in car accidents, and I've been in dangerous places where I came out untouched, and the Holy Spirit just been ever since. So it's hard to calm down. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Like my adrenaline been up ever since those times, and I'm just like, yo, I just got the adrenaline. And I feel like God give me this energy for a reason, because I'm here to bring faith back to hip hop.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bring that faith back to hip hop.
Nah, fire.
And of course I do get tired. Damn, I gotta check my blood cells. They said making too much red blood cells, the hemoglobin and stuff like that.
Hemoglobin
balance. I gotta keep my hemoglobin balance. They say, yo, go donate some blood. Like, listen, man, this blood right here changed your life. That losing out of doubt should be the best blood. Yeah, I'm just full of life, man. I mean, you got to live life while you still can. I don't want to wait to heaven to use this energy.
Definitely feel it. Definitely feel
What?
it. So the name Be the Best, right?
B stands for Brian.
Okay.
Brian Cleveland Johnson is my name.
Okay.
But B stands for Brian. D is my dad, which is Jeff Johnson.
Okay.
A is Ari Smith. That's my mother.
Okay.
That's Beta.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Best is believe everything's successful together. Believe everything's successful together. So when you put those two together, you get Be the Best. You know what I mean? So Beta, that's me as an individual. Brian Johnson, the center, the person. You know what I mean? Asin, sing.
Gotcha.
You know, just me as the person. But Best is, that's what the calling is. You know what I mean? The greater me. Believe everything's successful together. So, you know, that's me out in the public, me amongst my peers, me amongst God's people. So, Be the Best.
Wow, fire. And here I go. I'm thinking, you know, losing is not an option was the only acronym, but my boy got it like branded and figured out. And
well, it's God. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera, but God on top, fam in my heart, and hid is under me.
Okay.
That's where it started. That's the LLC. That's the brand.
Okay.
And L.N.A.O was the DBA, doing business as losing not an option.
Gotcha.
My brother said this in a rhyme. I keep God on top, fam on my heart, and hid is under me. And he said that, and we run with that.
Yeah.
God's on top. Everything that we love in life is in our heart.
Right.
And haters, if you hate, we can't. No weapons formed against us is going to prosper. They said he never is going to form. Second they start hating, they become my floor. They're under me now. So as long as I keep God on top, fam my heart, haters under me, it's L.N.A.O, losing an option.
Fine.
And L.N.A.O is thinking of every possible way that you could lose, think of every possible way that you could win, so you can assure yourself operational excellence. That's the L.N.A.O way.
Tough.
And that's my brother made up all that. That's Rock L.N.A.O. That's his spill.
So let's travel back. You know, I know you're a Westchester native. Does the story begin in Ossining, or is it okay? Story.
Well, it begins in heaven.
Okay. Talk about it.
I feel like we all come from God.
Talk about it.
I'm very spiritual. You know, we all come from God. God give us purpose, and He brings us through our parents, I believe. And born in Phelps, raised in Ossining.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Westchester County kid.
Okay.
You know, Ossining is a small town, about 30,000 maybe. 100%. So everybody know each other. We all got like one high school, you know what I mean? A couple middle schools, one McDonald's, one like couple pizza stores, one like couple Chinese stores.
So you bound to
nowhere where you can shop at. There's nowhere in Ossining where men can shop for clothes. You know what I mean? Okay. Like Ossining, you know, I can walk from one town to one side to the other side.
Okay.
So, you know, that's that dynamics, you know what I mean? The more you go up, it's more where like, you know, white America rich. And the more you're in the middle, you're gonna see your brown Hispanics, you understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the Ossining dynamics, but Ossining is very, very diverse. It was one of the most diverse towns, in Westchester County. Okay. You're gonna see all walks of life in Ossining, and you really notice that when you go to school.
Fire. So let me ask you this: starting off, right? Let's travel back. Let's let the beat build a little bit.
Let the beat build.
So traveling back, you know, now today, you know, there's a lot of hats that you wear on the business side. The business side, right? I would say is the number one umbrella, but then under that umbrella, we got the music side. Then we have the apparel. Yeah. Then we have the event side, and then we have faith intertwined with all of that. So was that the plan from day one, or did life kind of, you know?
It starts with faith.
Okay.
It starts with faith, and shout out to my brother Winch, the big speaker. There wouldn't be no L.N.A.O. There wouldn't be no L.N.A.O. It'd be the best and it chase his dreams.
100%.
So Be the Best is me, you know, the artist. My artistry is the bridge between heaven and the streets. I'm a sinner. The sinner that meet God, that didn't know that God rock with sinners. But once he met God, he realized that, wow, God, like, you gonna bless me? God, I'm not perfect. God, I still punch a dude in the face. Yo, God, I might still want to mess with that girl. Me? Still me? You rocking with me? Once I learned that, I was like, yo, like crazy. And I fell in love with like Job, like the book of Job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I realized the business of God, and faith changed my life, grace changed my life, realizing that God rocked with sinners. My dad's like 35 years clean of crack, cocaine, heroin. I'm a crack baby. So to see how he changed his life is like, wow. And, you know, it starts with the faith.
Right.
So I told myself that, okay, I'm not perfect, but if I'm gonna do something that I love, I'm gonna give that to God. So I gave my music to God, and it's the bridge between heaven and the streets.
Right.
Street people on godly things. Like we can go to church like this.
Yeah.
I can be cool with you. We might smoke a blunt together, but we could pray too.
That's a
and
fact. That's a
yes,
fact.
I could be a sinner. I could do a lot of things wrong, but don't get it twisted. I can rebuke you too. No weapons formed against us is gonna prosper. So
that's love.
It started with the faith. It started with the music. You know, I was trying to get my music everywhere, starving artists, trying to get my music out, and had no way of getting it out there, paying for showcases, paying for everything in this business. But then I realized I had to become my own brand. And that's where L.N.A.O comes in.
Okay.
How else are you gonna make money in this business? The music business is not like you get paid every week, every 2 week, bi-weekly,
Right.
Or monthly. You pretty much gotta figure out how to get paid. You know, and you learn how to go about the business. I really feel like there's like there's music, people that want to be in the business,
Right.
but then there's people that's doing the business,
100%.
meaning BMIs, song trusts, ASCAPs, stuff like that. So when you release a song, you actually getting paid for your work, split sheets,
100%.
stuff like that. There's so many artists that's releasing music every day that had no idea what I'm talking about.
100%.
So I feel like they didn't even jump in the pool yet.
Yeah.
But that's not something that we learn immediately.
Right. And that's not something that we like tend to really go
Care about.
Yeah, we don't go that direction. We just like, oh, I got to get in the stew. I got to shoot the video.
But we don't learn that till year 5.
Yeah.
We don't learn that till late. So once we like, oh, how do you run? Yeah. Oh, so you get, wow. Like,
because here's the thing. There's a timeline with it.
Yeah.
Glitter doesn't shine forever.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at
Gold
all.
does though. You know,
feel me?
you get that gold shining, your
Right.
gold gonna shine. You
Right,
understand what I'm
type
saying?
shit.
So if you know you're an artist, right, and you're
Yeah.
running towards the glitter, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah. But once that light starts to dim, then it's like, okay,
What do we
what
do?
now? Then it's like, okay, I'm looking. Now it's like, okay, I see the
And that's
business, and I
exactly what
see-
it is. I'm from Austin, New York. How is that person from Austin, New York, gonna make it in the music business? In New York, you only think about the 5 boroughs.
100%.
That's why Westchester, that's why the GOAT Lab, Ali, the greatest, Mount Vernon, Austin is so important.
Yeah.
Westchester Summer Jam is so important because you only think of the 5 boroughs. We don't have no Michael Jordans walking around the hood or that came from Austin.
Yeah.
We don't have a Fabulous, a Jay-Z, a Biggie, a Fat Joe that's from the Bronx. I feel like in the 5 boroughs, if you build some type of buzz, they're gonna link you with Fat Joe if you from the Bronx. They're gonna link you with 50 if you from Queens. They're gonna link you with Fabulous if you from Brooklyn. I don't have that in Austin.
Yeah.
So this is important. The GOAT Labs in Westchester, for me to attach on to that was extremely important. So me striving to get my business out, I said, you know what, I gotta build a brand. My brother had L.N.A.O. I was like, fam, Loyal Independent Kings, Fast Aggressive Money Makers. My brother's clique was L.N.A.O, Losing Out an Option. My partner is Large Billion. Large Billion's brother's name is Ra Real.
Shout out to Loss.
Ra Real was the artist. My brother was basically like, you know, rapping with him, and it was Jack Neal. Ra Real died. Jack Neal went away for a little bit. My brother started a family. Me and Lars made L.N.A.O into a business.
Okay.
That's how we started. And I ain't know what to do. I just knew that Jay-Z just bought Tidal. Jay-Z's one of my favorite artists. I'm like, damn, he's no longer thinking about releasing music. He's thinking about how we're gonna be listening to music in the future. And when I met Dame Dash one time, he was like, I never made money off of music. I made money off everything you see in my music videos. Everything you see in my music videos. You know what I mean? Everything you see in my music videos. And I said, oh, boom, that's the blueprint. I gotta build a brand. I gotta build a brand. I need products and services to sell, so I don't have to get a job to be in this business. Because most people in the business either work, get a job, and then invest into their music. If I can figure out ways and products and services in the business, from clothing to events, recording services, etc., podcasts, then I can chase my dream, make money while chasing my dream.
100%.
That's why I started just putting my logo on any and everything.
Got you.
Yo, what's good, my L.N.A.O?
Yeah, 100%.
To the point where they don't call me best no more. They be like, yo, L.N.A.O.
100%.
Just brand. And that's how we got here, man. It started with faith, the artistry. And off of the artistry, I'm watching how the game has changed. Oh, shoot, Jay-Z's, he's not worrying about him dropping music no more. He's worrying about how we're going to be listening to music.
Right.
Dame was like, yo, we made money off everything we see in our videos. Oh, I need to start a brand. And I started grinding. I started getting around the industry. They looking at me like, yo, what you do? But what do you do? Like, what do you do? I'm just like, yo, I'm L.N.A.O. And I'm like, you know what? Let me fall back. Let me figure out what's my MVP, like most valuable, like products.
Right.
Oh, we make money off events. We make money off of clothing. Those are our main bread and butters. How we fund ourselves and make money, and our commercial will be the music.
Gotcha.
So that's where we at now. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. You mentioned just like falling back, right, and trying to like, okay, we got everything going on, right? But what's gonna be the face? Or what's gonna be the forefront? My question for you is, do you feel that, being that you mentioned you brand everything gets do you feel like you overbrand at times, or do you feel like maybe I should scale back on the branding or how I brand certain things?
I do gotta delegate certain positions to other people.
Okay.
I do gotta grow. But if Be The Best don't brand, if Be The Best stop working, L.N.A.O will stop.
Got you.
And I'm leaving this for my kids. God already promised me when I'm in heaven, this is gonna be the biggest brand in the world for my kids.
Okay.
So it's just everything in between of the great. They say at your funeral, you got the born this date, that dash, I don't even care as long as I leave mine. So I don't care about tomorrow's wins, yesterday's losses, today's fights.
Yeah.
I know, as long as when I'm there, this is what's gonna be that. So I'm learning as I go.
Okay.
I didn't go to school for business. I wasn't the smartest as far as the academics and stuff like that. But I'm great with relationships and experiences. And God has been teaching me, showing me how to go about it. And I'm 10 years in. I'm sure the next 10 years is gonna teach me a lot more as we grow to the next level.
100%.
So I'm always willing to learn. I'm like a sponge.
Yeah.
I'm still like a kid in the candy store with all this. So I'm just like, oh, that's the camera we need? Oh, but with this lens, got you. That's what it is for me.
Got
You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning on surface, but God is just, shining his light on me to where you can't see what I've been through.
Nah, 100%. I think that's huge because a lot of people, will sit back and just think about it.
Right.
A lot of people just like, I want to do this, or I think I should do this, but I'm still expanding that thought, and I'm letting that thought just go. But it's not perfect yet. It's not what I see it to be.
I lost my job, bro.
I had a dream and I had to go and just like, it's not there. Like the big thing about it is people don't realize this is like execution. You got to execute and you got to make those mistakes. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Take the jump off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? You're either going to sink or you're going to swim, but you're going to know. You're going to know.
You're going to know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, got to. I mean, when I met Ali, as he was, as an artist, I done lost so many jobs or did so many jobs in between then, right? And I've been going through financial ups and downs, right? And I lost my job and only income I had was selling the L.N.A.O merch. It was paying my bills. Like, you know when they say you don't see the footsteps in the sand because God is carrying you? God was carrying me. But the blessing was, if I would have never started this, what will I have? Yo, we thank God for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we thank God for that. So, I'm living my dream. It's just next levels. I'm becoming be the best. I'm becoming myself. That's why I said this is the becoming of Ali the greatest, because we have goals. We have, you know, things that we want to execute, but we just got to learn how to, and, you know, gotta, you know, fix our mistakes. You know what I mean? Fix our mistakes and stuff like that. But most importantly, I'm in it to win it, man. There's no stopping, man. There's no giving up. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it regardless, and that's the beauty of, like, you know, the faith that I'm now bringing to the game.
No, 100%. 100%. All right, let's talk this. Let's talk one of the most.
It's a good interview, man. Y'all ain't know it's real. Y'all ain't know it's real, but
I told you it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. But I just want the people to know, listen, I'm a sinner. Yes, I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But when you see my success and when you see me doing good, that losing out an odds, because I pray and I'm covered and I'm ordained and I feel like I'm inspired to do this. So, you know what I mean? So I want y'all to get that. I think people don't know that about me.
Right.
They only see the business best. And when I'm at the shows, I might not be the nicest guy or the easiest guy to work with. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get things done.
Gotta get it done.
But
yeah, I get it.
There's real reasons behind. I'm leaving this to my kids.
Nah, I feel
regardless, like.
So one of the most anticipated events of the year, really, and you know, this is year 10. Of Westchester Summer Jam, come to find out.
Westchester Summer Jam, year number 10, man.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Man. Thank you, a whole decade.
I said he was consistent, right? You know what I'm saying? But take me back to year 1. Like, let's talk about year 1.
Year 1 looked like a cookout.
Okay.
Year 1 looked like a cookout. We didn't even have the stage. We're performing on the grass.
Okay. About
maybe 7 artists. Hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill.
Okay.
And it started because I paid $700 to go to Hot 97 Summer Jam.
Okay.
And I was selling merch in the parking lot. And after it was time to go in, people try to bum rush the doors, and I didn't get a chance to go in. I felt the way. Oh, so I paid $700. So I didn't get a chance to go in. You know what? I'm gonna throw my own Summer Jam. But I'm gonna do it for all the artists that been grinding all year, that don't get a chance to be at Hot 97 Summer Jam. And I'm from Arsenal. I'm gonna do it in Westchester County, since y'all don't talk about Westchester in the 5 boroughs. It's the Westchester Summer Jam for all up-and-coming artists like me, been grinding in bars, clubs, lounges, and we don't get no recognition, or we don't even get a chance to perform outside. So we performing outside on the Arsenal riverfront. So it feel like Coachella. It feel like Rolling Loud. It feel like Made in America. That's how that happened.
Got you.
So the first one we was in the grass. Then as the year would go, we start working on permits and stuff like that to get the stage, and that became a whole nother challenge.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yep.
Well, so for the viewers out there, like, explain what Westchester Summer Jam is. We explain how it started and all that. Just give me like a clear. Just so everybody's
Westchester Summer Jam. Okay, so Westchester Summer Jam for the town of Arsenal is a free concert, community day, to where the locals and the Arsenal residents can wake up, get dressed, walk to their riverfront, and it's a free hip hop concert. Over 30 plus artists performing. Different food vendors that they can eat, clothing vendors. They might have a vendor where they're doing face painting for the kids, stuff like that, where the youth could come, the kids come eat for free, and they run around and they get the chance to see a free concert. But not only that, they might be able to bump into their local celebrity or someone that they hear on the radio in an intimate setting. So since we're in year number 10, there's a 10-year-old kid that is gonna wake up on that Saturday, be like, yo, mom, I'm going down to the river. I'm gonna be down there with Best and L.N.A.O. And the mom gonna be like, he's safe, he's good, no problem, I'll meet you down there. What they got the jerk chicken guy out there? Airy frying that fish? Okay, I'm gonna come get dinner. Yo, mom, I met this artist there. Yo, mom, I got a picture with this artist at his local riverfront for free.
Yeah.
We didn't have that when we was kids.
Facts.
And there was not one concert that I could go to as a kid at the riverfront and I can meet my local celebrity. That's what the Westchester Summer Jam is for the town. For the artists, it's a way for I can showcase my talent. Showcase my talent to my community, build fan base, sell my merchandise, you know, work on my craft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get that outside stage experience, you know, that festival experience. And I can open up for an artist that I listen to on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And where I can touch them and meet them in an intimate setting to where we could build a relationship and network. That's what it is for the artists. So for the town, it's a family day, a free concert to where you can, you know, we giving back. You know, we done fed over 500 kids. You know, we had over 300 artists that been on that stage.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, last year our headliner was 38 Special. This year, 38 Specials is viral.
Yeah.
Artists go up. So once you touch Westchester Summer Jam, you go up. From Dizzy Banco.
That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah.
Dizzy Banco to you know, to Nino Man. We had the hoodies. You know, we had Dub Aura, Will Trax, Ron Suno, Chinese Kitty, Billy B, 38 Spec, Cello. All these artists performed at Westchester Summer Jam. And next year they at Hot 97 Summer Jam and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what it is. It's starting to become legacy and it's starting to become the platform for if you already have a buzz and you almost at stardom, you want to headline that.
Gotcha.
So if you open up for Hot 97's festival stage, you want to headline the Westchester Summer Jam stage. Or if you're an up and coming artist and you're trying to build your brand, you want to touch that stage. You understand what I'm saying? To say that I got that on my resume.
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact. I think it's safe to say that, you know, finding, you know, whether it be community, whether it be business, whether it be, you know, just life period, finding that need and solving that problem. And once you solve that problem, find that need, it's like, okay, it's not a necessity anymore, it's a reality, and now it's here, and now
we're 2 weeks away.
Right.
We're doing interviews.
From the 10th year.
From the 10th year.
We're 2 weeks away from the 10th year.
From the 10th year. And it's not easy because Westchester County is supposed to be one of the most richest counties in the world.
So let's just, before you even continue there, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Because a lot of people don't understand what it takes to you know, people don't understand what it takes to just do anything for their personal brand. But then when you try to do an event, and then when you try to do like a festival, then when you're, you know, you're relying and including the city and the county and they make you jump through hoops. Talk about you know, talk about what some of the, you know, experiences and stuff you had in that end. Just
but this is what I mean by God work with sinners. I don't have a college degree. I'm not in the NAACP or on the Democratic committee board or Republican committee board or, you know, doing stuff like that. L.N.A.O. got me in rooms with the mayor. L.N.A.O. got me in rooms with police chief, superintendents, to where I'm giving back to the kids. And I was a kid that didn't even know how to read. I used to have to memorize the paragraph. You know, remember in English class, we used to read the book and used to, okay, we're going down the line. I used to have to remember like a rhyme, like, yo, and act.
Yeah.
Public speaking wasn't a thing for me. I would get nervous and start sweating. You know what I'm saying? So L.N.A.O, me chasing my dream and me believing in myself and believing in God, got me in rooms where with no degrees.
Okay.
So that's first. Now, there's ways of doing things. In order for you to have a Westchester Summer Jam, you need to fill out an application for a special event permit.
Okay.
You fill out your application from like your local, recreation center or town board.
Free game.
Free game. I learned from Spencer Thomas. Shout out to Spencer Thomas. When I was 19 years old, I threw a block party. And we brought out Young B, chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. I was at 19. And it went crazy, but he showed me the ropes. You fill out the application. Once you fill out the application will come with a fee.
Okay.
You would need to get some insurance. In order for you to get the insurance, you need a provisional permit to show that the town is accepting this.
Okay.
You need a layout of how you're gonna go about it, like a diagram of how you're gonna do this.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And you gotta fill out like a whole harmless, I'm responsible for this. You understand what I'm saying?
You mess up this stage, you fall through, I'm responsible for it.
I'm responsible for this. Then you might have to, pay a little, pay something towards the police department.
Okay.
For good faith.
Right.
We need your presence there so that if it gets overwhelming for me, we have other authorities that's there. So we'll pay them for overtime fees, even though that they're gonna be policing regardless if 10 people just stand on a corner.
That part.
Regardless of overtime fees.
You're gonna be there regardless.
Yeah. How can you ain't ask for these overtime fees for the first 3 years?
Anytime black people get together, let me chill.
Right. So we'll do all that for legalities.
Okay.
But Westchester County is supposed to be one of the richest counties in the world, but everybody's not rich out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Westchester Summer Jam is the only black concert in Ossining. It's the only hip hop event in Ossining. There's no other event for the culture in Ossining besides Westchester Summer Jam. Only reason why they still allow me to do it because there hasn't been no fights, no arguments, and no problems.
No controversy.
The second if there was one of those, it'll be over.
Yeah.
They stopped me from getting my permit 3 times. But I made it into a protest those years. So they now have the relationship with me. It's like, yo, just give him his day. He's not stopping regardless. And when we do protests, what that means is Woodstock was the biggest protest on American soil. You could protest through music, through art, every day of the week, as long as you're not making money. So meaning that I can't have my vendors there. I can't sell no products and service, but I can protest via loud sound and via music.
Okay.
So every time they say, we're not giving you your permit, it's all good. We're gonna be there anyway. They would cut my electricity, I'll have to bring my own generator. I'll have to bring my own generator, and they'll just be there waiting for me to make a mistake. So we went through 3 years of that.
That's wild. Okay.
We went through 3 years of that. There was plenty, of course, there was times when I was on the news and I was on the bad end of, we're gonna sue him. You're not supposed to do this. Why is he doing this in this town? And I've been through that. But right now I can, through the graces of God, I can say I have a great relationship with my town government and police to where they're just giving me the date because they know that no weapons formed against us are gonna prosper.
Nah, that's a fact. Talk about just like going through that and being able to get the permit 1 year or for a couple of years, and then it's just what was the?
They usually give me the permit no problem when it's voting time, because they need the black vote, and I do this for the black community. Sometimes you can I reach people that the NAACP can't reach.
Got you.
That the local black churches can't reach, or the organizations can't reach. I reach, maybe the youth.
Right,
I might look like them or dress like them or got tattoos.
Right.
So they would say, okay, we take care of him. His mom is gonna vote for me. His family's gonna vote for me. And stuff like that. So around voting time, they usually just give it to me. After voting time, they usually see what is their agenda and the progressive direction they want to go. And they'll give me, yo, last year we had these complaints. You didn't clean up. So we are the only festival that clean up after ourselves. Any other festival will have the sanitation cleanup, like if they have the fire parade or the fireworks.
Right.
The sanitation people will clean that up before Monday. We have to have in our application that we clean it up.
Right.
But we started off just cleaning it up because we knew y'all was gonna blame us for that. Now they say you have to. And we have to give up an extra $600 just in case we don't. That we keep.
About to say,
we can't do a post-dated check no more. It have to be a cashier check or money order. We can't do a post-dated check no more. It has to be cash, money order, or a cashier's check so that we already have the cash. Some years they say, oh, the music was too loud, we're gonna keep the cash. So we go through all obstacles and challenges. That's why I say no weapons formed again. That's why I say it's spiritual for me.
Right.
It's spiritual for me. This is stuff that I have to pray for. But God is with us, man. No weapons formed against us are gonna prosper. Losing not an option is a real thing. And every time I wear this logo, I feel like I got power. I've been wearing my brand for the last 10 years since I started. When I die, I will have my brand on. It gives me power. So, you know, that's what's going on with Westchester Summer Jam. That's how we get here, and that's the relationship. And it's not easy doing that.
Yeah.
Every year,
you don't know what it's going to be, but you know it's
I
going to be
don't know
something.
what it's going to be. I don't know if we're protesting or they're giving me the permit. I know if it's voting year, I'm going to have better chances. Right. But I know after we just voted them in, they're going to have to look good for the town, so we might have to protest. That's what Westchester Summer Jam is.
So you're able to still do the event in protest mode because it's a public setting.
Year 2020.
Okay.
COVID happened.
Right.
Everything shut down as far as touring. They stopped us from touring. Remember, you was no longer allowed to do shows. They started off at 70%, then 50%. Then they said you can't do no more shows at all. I was on tour with Classy and all that. I got into a car accident, and I used the money for my car to take my team on tour. So we were on the East Coast kind of tour, like up and down the I-95, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, from Miami to Orlando and stuff like that. They cut it short with COVID.
Because it got
I already had my permit info in. They already approved me. I already had my date, but they cut it short. Everybody was in the house until George Floyd. George Floyd was a political, remember it was voting years. So let's get behind this George Floyd so we could get votes. My town's government did a George Floyd protest where they had 5,000 people after COVID walking down the street.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, oh, if you could do that, then I can do my protest.
100%.
No, so I put it as a protest, right?
Okay.
And I already had the permit, but I'm lying, before I had the protest, I already had the permit.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, since y'all just did that, I'm gonna continue on with my date. Since y'all just brought 5,000 people together, my event yet touched 5,000. Y'all have way more people than that's gonna be at my event. The day of the event, they said I couldn't do it. That day, they cut off the ramps for people to go into the river, and they told people he's not doing it, he's not allowed to do it. It was on the news, it was on Facebook, and everything, the police department, everything. They shut it down. All my friends said, yo, it's a wrap. My mom said it's a wrap. All my family said it's a wrap. I said, yo, they bugging. I paid way too much money. I invested way too much money. What? We don't get funding. We're not a non-for-profit. Y'all might not like BEST, so we don't get help like that. Me and my dudes work. And we do what we got to do to fund this.
Independently.
It usually costs $10,000 for each Westchester Summer Jam. We already put $90,000 in our town, giving back to our community. Already. This year, which what makes it $100,000 giving back to my town. Artist budgets, permits, insurance, cops, overtime fees, etc.
Right.
We put $100,000 into our town. I said, nah, I'm not cutting it. I'm not doing that. I went to the police and said, yo, bro, what's going on? Y'all did y'all thing. They said we did a protest. So this is now a protest. I was at the police station for 3 hours. I had the Constitution saying like, yo, I'm allowed to protest. They stalled me. It was becoming timing of the event. People's at the river. The people that got through the cracks is at the river already. I said, oh, y'all trying to keep me here so I don't. So if I go down there, y'all gonna arrest me? I said, I'll meet you down there. Let's have this conversation down there. I went down there. They cut the electricity. I told JB, Laws, go to Home Depot, go get a generator. We waited another hour. Now I'm 4 hours into my event. Just waiting. My sound guys is there just waiting.
Right.
We got the generator. We end up doing the whole Westchester Summer Jam as a protest.
Wow.
Right in front of the police. Throughout the next month, they was saying, we're gonna arrest him. We're gonna fine him $10,000. I'm all over the news. NAACP didn't stand next to me. My black community wasn't standing next to me. I was, yo, he did this, he's this, he's that, right? I dealt with that throughout the year, throughout the months. By the next year, they gave me my permit. So I say that to say, only God can tell you no. Your parents can tell you no. The government can tell you no. It might not even be the law. But if you believe in something, God is the authority.
100%. 100%. Nah, kudos to you for that. Because you
know what I mean? So you could Google that. That's Googleable. You could Google Westchester Summer Jam. It was the year of Chinese kitty. You know what I mean? 2020. They're still Googleable, and they'll show how me and the town was going at it. So Westchester Summer Jam is not what y'all think. I know artists that feel like, yo, why is he charging us? Or why is we doing this? Or why is he on it like this?
Talk about it.
Y'all have no clue. Y'all get to go home after the show and leave. I gotta make sure that the park is clean. Then I gotta make sure that they ain't get no complaints and emails from the local stores, the local people. It's too loud. I found a baggie. I seen someone drinking.
Yeah.
3 hours later, someone was fighting at the river. 3 hours later after my event, they're trying to connect it to my event. He brought these people. I deal with that for like the next 2 months after Westchester Summer Jam. Then I start in January you understand? And they don't approve me till about June. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Let me ask you this. You ever think about relocating? Or like doing it at a different spot? Or?
I want to do it in different places in Westchester. I do see it becoming like the Rolling Loud. Eventually, it would be at the Kensico Dam. Would be most. That's the vision.
That'll be hard. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you ever been to Made in America.
I have. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yeah.
Stage,
yeah.
Not bad. Talk about scaling up.
That would be the vision. You know, of course, you know, the county center, like what you guys did with the Fire Fest, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? But have the outside stage. You know what I mean? Then have the main stage type vibes. But it's definitely the Westchester Summer Jam. I don't want you to think it's a L.N.A.O. just for L.N.A.O. It's for Westchester County. It's for Austin. It's for Peekskill. It's for White Plains. It's for Greenbird. It's for Mount Vernon. It's for Terrytown. It's for all the towns in Westchester that get no recognition. There's talent out here, yo.
Yeah.
There's so much
100%.
talent. I'm talking about ballers, artists,
100%.
producers, and we brought Mary to the hip hop.
Right.
We brought Diddy. Rich rappers, hip hop wouldn't be rich if it wasn't for like the Diddies, the Russells, the Hoves. It wouldn't be rich.
Right.
I used to meet the KRS-Ones. I didn't get rich, wealthy vibes until I started meeting Diddy, Hove, Russell, Leor.
Yeah.
That's what Diddy brought to this game. Yeah. He brought us Heavy D and the Boys, the Bop, the Locks, DMX. Yeah. I do my brand is Bridge Between Heaven and the Streets. DMX loved God, but he was still DMX. So it's easy for me to still be me, but still pray with you.
Right.
DMX was one of the show examples. So Westchester County brought you real talent, real legacy for hip hop. But I still feel like we're not part of the Garden yet, a part of the Yankee Stadium yet. And that's what we're fighting for. That's what the Ali the Greatest is fighting for. The Be the Best is losing not an option is fighting for. We're creating these platforms out of Westchester County that's making an impact in the industry.
Just to double back real quick. Like a lot. The thing is just like a lot of people are misinformed, including myself. Like I was unaware about 2020 and you know, just like, of course, you know, with anything, and it's sad to say, but the reality is just like with anything that, you know, a black man or black person of color tries to do, there's always going to be, you know, the extra obstacles. There's obstacles with anything you do.
And plus, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm a sinner.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like me for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
So since it's bro, if it was yours, you might give a little bit more different support than me. Some people don't want to stand next to me. Sometimes only God stand. I've been to jail.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes only God stand next to me.
Yeah. And I think
you know what I'm saying? So
a lot of the things
it's a struggle.
Right. But a lot of the things is just like people don't, again, people are misinformed. They don't know. They don't know you. They don't know this story. They don't know what goes on and with the hoops that you got to climb. It's just like, I got to do this and I got to do that. It's just like, you know, people know that you got to, regardless if you making money or not, you got to put some bread in, regardless, especially to do anything at the scale that you're doing that. You know what I mean? But just a little PSA to, like, you know.
There was some years where, I'll spend October, November, December trying to stack back up my personal bread because I went under for Westchester Summer Jam.
Yeah.
I went broke for Westchester Summer Jam. There was some years where that day I paid out everybody. I paid everybody, sound guys, headliners, everybody, and I'm leaving with nothing. After all the money I got back from the vendors, I had to use it to pay, and I left with nothing. I didn't spend all this money, and I left with nothing. There was years where I didn't even perform. I'm an artist. All this started from Be the Best's music, my music.
Yeah.
I didn't even perform. I have to get things running around. So, you know, when you said earlier, do you think that you play too much roles or wear too many hats? I feel it. I know that. I know I have to start delegating that. But until God show me who, what, and ways to do that, you gotta do what you gotta do for your business.
100%. 100%. Just a little PSA to them. We'll just call them them. It's like, you're never gonna know what it takes to do anything that you participate in, or anything that you receive, whether it be a show, whether it be an event, a concert, whatever it is. So, you know, it's
you never know what you go through.
We just gonna call it what it is. It's straight out disrespect to, you know, it's disrespect to speak negatively or think negatively about such and such, or even question why somebody is doing what they is. The price is the price. The price is the price. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to know and become informed and say, hey, how did you come up with this price? What does this entail? Then that's a whole nother different ballgame.
Nobody spent more money than me that day.
And people don't go that route. Of course.
Nobody spent more money than me.
Of course.
That day.
And people don't go that route. People don't never go that route. It's always the negative connotation. Oh, let me just
he did this. He charged me this.
It's why. It's in a park. Facts. Why you gotta do that? Because I hear it too.
Facts.
I hear it too.
Facts.
Like, you know, I've been there damn near every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, artists that I'm working with performing or whatever the case is, I done met people there. Like, it's like we don't look at the bigger picture of certain things. And it's just like, yo, when are we gonna, us as a people, gonna start looking at, you know, the significance in whatever it is. You don't have to like this man. You don't have to like the event or the headliner or whatever the case is. But it's just like, yo, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Look at the impact. Think about the kids. Think about, you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't do that enough, and we need to start doing that.
It's starting to mean more, Ali, because you remember Rizma the Block Star?
100%. 100%.
Rizma is an artist that was signed to me. I used to bring the record with Ali. That's no longer here with us.
100%.
Young Zay's man Ray, that was on stage with him wilding out. My cousin Jason, my cousin OJ, that used to put the banners up on the stage. We lost people. Freddie McKenzie. We lost there's people that performed on that stage that's no longer here in life.
100%.
So it's to me, it's different now. It's like,
yeah, you have that lane of it.
yo,
that
it's so different now. It's like it
how thorough
means
the
so
history
more.
is.
Yo, it
Yeah.
means so much more.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing to see you growing, bro. Like it's inspiration to me to see you growing because it makes me feel like, damn, I came into business with him. Like,
Yeah.
I see him growing and it makes me say, okay, that must mean I'm growing too. And there was this person that do PR. Shout out to Kim. Yo, Kim, what up, man? You know Kim.
Kim. Yeah,
You know
shout out to
Kim.
PR Kim.
Yo,
for
Kim,
sure.
what up, man? Kim said to me one day,
One of
she
the
was like,
illest.
yo, you gotta realize and you gotta celebrate your wins. And you gotta value yourself. I be in it so much, yo, Ali, you know how I am, bro. I be in it and grinding so much that I be forgetting who I am or what year we're in.
Yeah.
Or who L.N.A.O is to other people.
Right.
She's like, no, you've been in this shit for 10 years. You know everybody. You know almost, you know what I mean? You're no longer where you started.
100%.
There's a reason why they want to headline this. Or there's a reason why they want to, I'm like, oh, you're right. Like,
Speaking of, like you do know everybody, and you
mean?
are everywhere because you put yourself in those places, regardless of whatever it is.
Yo,
Yankee Stadium, Hove Tour. I may not say much, but I see everything. You know what I'm saying? I see everything. I'm clapping from afar. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, a phone call away, as you see. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, life happens, and you moving and shaking.
And that's what
stuff.
we need, bro. And that's what we need, that phone call away.
100%.
I could call Ali and I could get a recording from him. I could call Ali and be like, yo, Ali, let me get some old music. I'm gonna use this for my album. He's gonna find my old music.
I got it.
Or I could call Ali, yo, Ali, I need a DJ. Can you please work with me? Can you work with me, Ali? I know that you this now, but can you work with me?
Not everybody gets that too, brother.
I'm not saying, but inspiration.
I'm just making fun. I'm just playing.
Another example.
For sure.
When Tory Thomas had his restaurant.
Yep.
I could call him 2 o'clock in the morning. Yo, Tory, can I throw a party?
Yeah.
The guy that owned
Shout out to Tory.
the guy that owned the Italian joints or the other bars, they might not give it to me.
Yeah.
Or trust us in there.
100%.
So it's amazing when I could call Ali
100%.
and have a relationship. Like Ali can hit me like, yo, Best, I have this artist or this idea for Westchester Summer Jam. And now Westchester Summer Jam in its 10th year, it means something. Ali, you know what? Thank you for that artist. Let me, be the headline DJ since you did that for me, Ali. We could do these things for each other. That's why it's important for us to be us in this business. That's what I'm learning.
No, 100%. And just like how, Best just explained that, it's important for, like, it's not a us thing, it's not a me thing, it's a we thing.
It's a we thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's community. That's how you build community. That's how you build the rapport with people. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be the negative or the, the talking down. Like, I'd rather you not say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to talk down. But you don't have to talk up either. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it cool. You don't get it yet? Okay, got it. You don't quite understand, but don't show that you don't understand, because that's really all you're doing.
Yo,
it's showing that you don't get it. You don't understand.
And Ali, 50 Cent said, never be scared of confrontation, yo. Everyone ain't gonna like you, bro.
100%.
Everyone's not gonna like you, bro. You're not gonna be liked and loved by everyone, bro. I say you are a different relationship in this business. 90% of relationships is fake in this business. It's not real.
100%.
I have people that hate me,
100%.
don't like me. Then I have people that love me and respect me. Then everybody else is just watching.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure you done heard things from both sides of the fence about me
100%.
and vice versa. Yeah. So it's,
But what people don't get.
What I'm saying is, he's serious about Ali the greatest. He's serious about the GOAT Lab. He was serious about his music. And if you're serious about it, then God's gonna align you with people that's here for you.
100%. You gotta put yourself in that place. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Like what people don't realize is community.
It's community.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
it's time to start building community.
100%.
Speaking of building community, like, initially I met you.
Yep.
Right? Came through recording heavy and, like you came through. Like you had a day of the week, or days of the week. Like you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Once that was established, then you started bringing your artists through.
Facts.
And it was, you know, a couple of artists, or it would be one, or it would be two.
Right.
But then I saw
they would have their day of the week.
They would have their day of the week.
Right.
But then I saw it grow, because then it would be like the artists may have an artist who came through with their like. Talk about that. Like, what? Like, was that part of the journey? Was that part of the plan? Like, how did like just the growth in the artistry side, like, come about?
I mean, that was the brand growing.
Okay.
We started it off. I was running a security training school before I started this.
Got you.
I ended up catching the case where I lost everything.
Okay.
And I started L.N.A.O because I thought I could have been possibly going to jail.
Okay.
And this was supposed to be like an online type of business platform that can be entertainment while I was away. God, God forbid. Mm-hmm. And God, helped me to where I stayed out. But I wanted to be in the music business the same way I was in the security business, where I was my own boss. Mm-hmm. I had products and services that I was selling. L.N.A.O started off where you could get a membership with us. Okay. And once you have a L.N.A.O membership, it's like you now can utilize within a gym. Right. So it says you get a Planet Fitness membership, you can now utilize the gym.
Gotcha.
Within the L.N.A.O gym was you could go record with Ali the Greatest. You could perform at Westchester Summer Jam. You could sell L.N.A.O clothing and earn your percentage since you don't have a job and you trying to be in the business. That's how I started.
Okay.
Classic Man was one of the first people that signed up for my membership.
Shout out to Classic Man.
Shout out to Classic Man. Free Class, he's coming on soon, and he's gonna go up once he come on. Then Curry signed up for my membership. Shout out to Curry. For sure. Curry, the streaming house. Curry's
on to something.
He's on to something.
Curry's on to something.
Once that niche, he's on to something.
Aquarius brother, yes sir.
Aquarius. Oh wow.
Curry's on to different, man. He's on to different.
The streaming house is coming. Shout out to Curry, the streaming house. Listen, tap in, stream him. Last time
I'm pulling up too. I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing his laptop. I'm bringing them.
We're not gonna talk too much, but we be pulling up. Listen, it's crazy.
Make sure everything's okay.
These guys got memberships with L.N.A.O, and now they're able to utilize L.N.A.O products, services, and vendors and venues. Mm-hmm. So if they wanted to throw their own party, they could do it at the theater.
Gotcha.
I would build relationships with venues. You know what I mean? So that I could throw my party, but also have that towards my members and stuff like that. So that's how they got under me. And, I'm an artist. I see artists that needed what I needed, and now I'm just running with them. The ones that was serious, I stayed around them and kept working with them, and the ones that wasn't fell out, and that's pretty much how that happened.
Got you. Yeah, again, talking about, community and, things and stuff like that. Before we wrap, I want you to, give me the whole rundown of 2020, 2026, Westchester Summer Jam. What can we expect? You know what I'm saying? What time we starting? Where we at exactly? You know what I'm saying? Who's on the bill? Who's DJing? Who's into the night DJing?
Well, headliner DJ is Ali the Greatest.
We outside.
What I mean? We have a headliner hour. You know what I'm saying? Like a headliner stage. Now, the main stage is definitely the main stage regardless. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the artists that's a part of the Westchester Summer Jam 2026 L.N.A.O Music Festival 10. Thank you guys for your contributions, your donations. Without you guys, it will be hard for me to get this stuff done. There's a whole bunch of dope, talented superstars that's gonna be rocking throughout the day, and they're headliners within themselves. They're brands. They're their own McDonald's. They're their own brand.
100%.
But from invited guests, I invited my brother Dice Peso, Jim Jones' artist. He's gonna be, part of the headliner stage. Shout out to them young boys. These young boys named PTL.
Okay.
Job Baller. Abu the Don.
Okay.
Mikey NYC.
Okay.
I actually seen them at the Creators Fest, and it was tearing it down with Jen Carter and Kyle Rich. These guys got some energy. The young generation know about them. My little nephews know about them. I was like, wow, I had no idea we got those. We got them.
Okay.
Shout out to the video on the beat, man. Mount Vernon's own super producer. He reminds me of a Just Blaze / Kanye / Pharrell Neptunes. And he's been grinding for so long. And I love what I hear from him. I think that he really brought the samples to New York before the Cash Cobain switch. I feel like Viddy was ahead of the time with the sample, the smoke. Like if you know, you know. You know what I mean? We have him, pretty much coming up. We have, a couple of other artists. Then we still want to surprise you guys with with a couple more headliners. We're doing things a little bit different. Since it's more of a streaming era, we invited Daniel Jean, the biggest content day ever to be that day. They had their content day at the Westchester Summer Jam. So there's gonna be a bunch of different content creators and streamers and stuff like that doing their content, whether they're doing, karaoke mic drops. You know what I mean? Or make your own L.N.A.O merch with Daniel Jean. Or, just whatever they're doing, or dump Daniel Jean in the water, or whatever, or the Daniel Jean VIP. He comes with a bunch of, content creators, streamers, 100%. And they're gonna be a part of the crowd experience. You know what I mean? And we also got the after party. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't announce it.
Hold on.
Well, listen.
Bomb drop. Hold on.
The whole week we're calling it now the Losing Not an Option week. During the week, we're gonna be recognizing our sponsors, like the pizza shop that donated 17 pies of pizza to us. We're gonna be recognizing them. Doing a little content creating. I might go there, eat some pizza to show you who they are. Then, as well as, the 7-Eleven that usually give us our waters and our ice, we're gonna go by there, just show you all the local businesses that help us out in Austin during the week.
That's important.
Saturday will be L.N.A.O Day. L.N.A.O Day will start with, probably like a free pizza party to the youth at the venue before the show. Then we'll have Westchester Summer Jam show. Then we're ending off L.N.A.O Day with our celebration of Westchester Summer Jam at Deluxe, the Jamaican restaurant across the street from McDonald's, where the whole parking lot will be open now. And the artists that didn't get a chance to perform on the main stage, you could perform there, and you can see Ali the Greatest on them, probably meet and greet and stuff like that. So it's the Losing Not an Option week. Then on L.N.A.O Day will be that Saturday with the Westchester Summer Jam and the after party as well.
That's fire. Shout out to Deluxe. Food is fire.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited. You never know who's popping out to the after party. I'm bringing out more special guests. The Daniel Jean role with celebrities. There's gonna be a lot of celebrities.
And they get excited when they get to leave.
We got actors. Too. Listen, we got they get excited.
They get excited. The city be heavy.
We got actors. We got streamers. We got athletes. We got different artists that's pulling up. You never know who's gonna be in the crowd. You never know who's gonna be on that stage. And we're in the ending closing of a special guest that you hear on the radio every day. So.
It's still going on. The planning is still going on. The talks is still happening. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know what's going to happen between now and the 29th.
Before we end though, Unshakable Faith is coming. Like I said, L.N.A.O wouldn't have started if it wasn't for Be the Best.
Talk about it.
Unshakable Faith is my Reasonable Doubt. Is my Ready to Die. Is my first official album. Now I feel like I want to give it to the world. And I feel like it matches exactly what I've been trying to do, the bridge between heaven and the streets. Like I feel like God is in a box. They put God in a box. You only hear gospel on Sundays, or you don't see gospel artists at Summer Jam or at Rolling Loud, or you don't hear them on High 97. I feel like I'm the only artist that's performing talking about God after 12, with this, they're still smoking, drinking, twerking. I put together an album that's bridging that gap, and that's called Unshakable Faith. I'm gonna drop one more mixtape, The Bridge Between Heaven and the Streets, the series. 1 and 2 is already out. I'm gonna drop 3. Then I'm gonna drop Unshakable Faith. That's gonna change the world. I'm bringing faith back to hip hop, and it's gonna change the world. Now, I'm gonna be the artist, the gospel artist that's gonna perform, that's gonna play after Cardi B in the radio. But I'm talking about God.
Right.
It's not too churchy, but you know what's on the right side of the fence. Jay-Z said, if Jesus can't save you, life starts when the church ends. That's because we don't got no one to listen to. The pastor just spit some realness and we all caught the Holy Ghost. But now when we turn on the radio, it's the opposite.
100%.
You need be the best to fill that void.
It's like,
But I can't be too churched out to the point where I can't chill with the streamers. I come to them dressed like you, look like you, but I will pray and rebuke a demon with you. That's what I'm bringing to hip hop, bringing that faith back to hip hop. So unshakable faith is coming.
That's real. That's real. That's real. I look at it like, it's like, you know, everybody be on a health binge and stuff, right? It's like, that's like drinking alkaline water. I'm not drinking nothing but still or alkaline water. But you showering with tap water. It's just like y'all know that gets absorbed to the body too, right? Like y'all know how that, you know what I mean? So that's big, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that it's what we consume as well.
100%.
Music is the universal language, so
100%.
you know you're gonna consume it. So it's
100%.
important to.
And we need faith back in hip hop. We need faith back in hip hop. I seen an interview on Hot 97 with Kool Herc, and he said when hip hop first came, Martin Luther King told Jesse Jackson. He told Curtis Blow, and it was an interview with Curtis Blow and the dude from Public Enemy. He said Martin Luther King told Jesse Jackson to tell Curtis Blow that hip hop artists are the new civil rights leaders.
100%.
And I feel like we shied away from that. So that's probably when it started with the hip, the hop. They say you just got to clean up. So it started with the hip, the hop, the hippie, the hippie, the hippie, the hop, to make it more broad. We brought it to more, being the news of the hood, gangster rap. And now they trying to bring it to where they're trying to, brainwash us. I feel like the shift is coming, and we are now, we're bringing it back to where we are, the civil rights leaders, the black superheroes, and I'm pushing that shift.
Right.
So unshakable faith is needed. There's faith needed to be back in hip hop is needed. Because as you see, everyone's throwing signs and they said it's very a demonic game, a demonic business. Everybody on demon time. But Best is here to bring that bridge between heaven and the streets so we can be on our godly time. We got faith.
That's fire. That's fire.
L.N.A.O. losing out of nation.
Listen, you heard it here first. We spoke about the ups and downs of Westchester Summer Jam.
It's a good interview right here, man.
We done traveled through, this man's life. And again, I'm gonna give you your flowers, brother, for continuing to build, community and staying the course.
Appreciate
and,
that.
Being steadfast and, using this distinction in your moves and knowing how to, curate them at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, before we go, let people know where they can find you. Shout out to, the socials and all of that.
BDABEST 77, BDABEST 77 on Instagram, as well as Facebook, TikTok. The brand L.N.A.O, Losing Not an Option on Instagram as well, or Losing Not an Option brand as far as you get fashion. Losing Not an Option brand on Instagram so you get the fashion. Or Be The Best, BDABST, all streaming platforms. Be The Best Show on YouTube, L.N.A.O Universe on YouTube as well.
You heard it here again. August 29th.
Shout out to Arcana, this is my cousin. It's my family. Everybody knows Shock. He started Grind 14. Now, if you're from Westchester County, you've seen the 914. His brother Magic, we all grew up together. We've been friends since kids. These are my day ones. These are my day ones. His brother Magic always been making shoes. He created Arconics and, everything to the socks. And they've been blessing me. I'm like a brand ambassador for them. Pretty soon they're gonna have a L.N.A.O logo on this. You hear me, Shock? All you gotta do is put a L.N.A.O. I'm wearing them every day, Shock. Just put the L.N.A.O. But shout out to Shock, Arconics, Losing Not an Option, Grind 14, we all one. out the GOAT Lab, the GOAT Lab, GOATs only.
Yes,
we
yes.
all one.
100%.
Ali the greatest, Westchester Summer Jam. We are the coaches. Shout out to my brother Spills. He's working with I'm in Ville guy. I'm talking about all 914 culture. We are the culture. Shout out to Tommy Did It. I see you moving. All 914 culture. Shout out to DJ Half. Know what I mean? Shout out to 914 culture. If you from the 914 culture, there's a movement happening right now, and we're taking it to the next level. We are building the Swisher House or the Dungeons family. If you're a 914 artist, connect with L.N.A.O, connect with the Ghost Lab, and we're gonna help you get into this industry, show you how to go about it, let you know about our mistakes, and now we have a lane to make it.
100%.
Losing not an option, be the best, y'all.
August 29th.
Yes.
Ossining.
New York.
Right on the riverfront.
Right on the riverfront. Metro North to Ossining riverfront.
You know what to do. You know where you should be.
You know what I mean? And he'll be on the headliner stage.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there all day.
Headliner stage.
We're gonna be macking.
It's gonna be macking and now, man. Hopefully we can bring the podcast out there. That'll be dope.
You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, I'm gonna leave you with this. We heard the story. We see the ins and outs. We got informed. Initially, it's okay to not be informed, but let's not be ignorant about what we don't know.
Right.
Let's be righteous in what we do know.
We still need donations. You heard? That's what he's talking about. Let's be righteous about what we do know. We knew that it takes money to do things. Nothing is free. If you see something on the floor, pick it up, because they're gonna be looking to, did he clean up? Act the right way. We all family that day. I love every single one of y'all artists that day. We all family, and let's keep it peaceful for us so that we can continue to do it.
That's it. Let's be righteous, continue these high-level conversations, and let's inform so we don't be ignorant and we don't act on the ignorance, and we can continue to do what we are called to do. I go by the name of Ali the Greatest. This has been one of them ones, like every single one of them ones. This is GOATs Only. Be the best here. Signing out. See you next week.
Aye.